May I have his phone number? I need Indiana. I was having a problem getting Indiana.
Yeah, I think we'll get him connected. Let me send you over his contact.
Okay. I thought I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't think I wrote it. So I
Yeah,
think I wrote it in a deep piece of paper and I can't find it.
he'll be someone that can definitely get you paired for sure. Shoot him a
All
text.
right.
Hey, Big Dan,
Because
connect.
I tried. Okay, cool. Okay. I tried Sam, but Sam doesn't have Indiana. He's not Indiana.
Yeah, Steve at least have somebody, which is good. He's connected, very well connected.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Decline. Josh getting his cardio in. Love it. Jess is driving into the office. I know she needs to be here by 9:15, so in about 10 minutes she's going to lose cell signal because where she's driving through. It's almost like I know these things. We're going to get rid of these autopilots because I don't trust you. Well, not that I don't trust you, it's because your owner isn't here. Is that how it is? Are we the owners of the AI? Like we own them, like pets? I own my dog, or is it just we're the users of the AI, or are we the custodians of the AI?
I think we're the product.
Are we the wardens of the AI, or are we the wards of the AI? Is the AI going around and telling everyone, "Hey, everyone, this is my Dan"? I don't know. I don't know. I really genuinely don't know. You know what I also don't know is I don't know what your wins are for the day. So let's go ahead and fill that knowledge gap up, shall we?
Yes. Well, I started reading the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, and I
Saw
already
that.
learned a few things on there that I'm gonna start implementing.
Good, dude. Love that.
If you read the MREA, don't read it on Audible.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I prefer to read it. I just retain more. So, but there's already a few things in there like talking about doing your models first and then getting creative implementation before innovation, things like that. So I'm like, okay, good to know. And I've only just begun.
First time I read it was on Audible, and I'm like, I don't get the hype. And then I read it. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't retain as much with Audible, especially longer, bigger ones.
other wins?
A personal win. Um, After almost a year, we finally settled with our lawsuit for the car accident last year.
Yay!
That's a super big deal. We've been waiting forever.
500 grand. Let's go.
Not
Jess,
that much.
Jess is loaded. Lunch on Jess. I'm kidding. Congrats. That's amazing.
Congrats.
I'm
I still love
excited
that
for
for
you.
you.
Thanks. Now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with it because I don't know.
Lunch on Jess, right? Like what Dan said. Everyone be in Dan's office.
I'm down.
There we go. Other wins, celebrations, private, public, professional, personal. I don't care. You could just tell me, Dan, I had a win yesterday. That's good enough.
My personal win is I actually read a book cover to cover over the weekend, and it was the one Casey Wolves Can't Fly. Great book.
What was your biggest takeaway from the book?
One, as a former professional mascot, we have a lot in common, and his faith was amazing, and how he puts that in with everything that he does.
Okay.
I got another win. I just remembered. Daisy got her x-rays done yesterday and is fully cleared on her knee.
Awesome. That's a huge win for Doggo.
So for if you haven't been on the call a while, that I'm not a reader, so this is actually my second book that I've read cover to cover. The first one was Bo Knows. So I was impressed that I was actually able to go through the whole book and read
Sure,
it.
it wasn't Clifford the Big Red Dog?
No, I saw the pictures on that one. I didn't read it.
Oh, okay. I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome. There are no shortages of benefits to reading. It does. It's amazing. Sitting down to read is tough for me. I use Audible. Like Jim said, don't do some things on Audible. I think the MREA is something you're going to want to have that you can touch, feel, take notes in. I know writing in a book is sacrilege to some of you book people out there. Like, oh my God, how would you disrespect the pages like that? Well, it's designed to be a workbook. It's designed to be a guide to your business. So take notes. Take notes in the margins, highlight, circle, underline, do things that make the point stand out so you can back and revisit that. I've got the leadership version of it, which I think is pretty fantastic. It's got the tabs. Tabs are pretty nice because you can go back to different sections real fast. However, my book's no different than your book. Mine just has extra tabs and it's extra thick. Other wins, celebrations, something you're proud of?
The tabulated versions, like the cliff notes of the main book. And quick funny story about the MREA. Yeah, it's written by Gary Keller, so everybody thinks it's, particular to KW. I've been to all sorts of different brokerages, and I've seen an MREA book on the bookshelf of probably 70% of those brokerages in the team lead's office. So further proof that it's not just broker specific, it's industry specific.
There we go. Industry specific. I'm just surprised. I'm excited now. All the faces I get to see this morning, all the smiles. And
Dan, I
Jim,
was on a call earlier. There's 125 people. There must have been 100 cameras.
that's amazing. How do we get our morning call to 100 people? That's a lot of people.
It was a requirement.
I'll never make this a requirement.
No, not the calls requirement. The camera on was a requirement.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's like the other pilot. They'd boot you if your camera wasn't on.
I understand it's some things because in the morning you might be in the shower and I don't want your camera on. We had an agent do that once, and I thankfully had control of the system, was able to turn the camera off. Things happen, guys. So, speaking of things
Sorry about
happen in your world. I know, Jim, it's okay. Start calling you Big Jim now. Anyways, back to the topics at hand. What are we working on? What are the objections that we're struggling through today that we can work on? Wednesdays, I want to work on objections, right? And today's Wednesday. We got through our wins. Now let's work on our wants.
Hey, Dan, I have a question. So
Yeah,
when we were talking yesterday, when I don't understand the part where if the sales price, the initial sales price was 100 grand less than what the current sale price is, why is that an issue?
It's not 100 grand or anything like that. It's percentage.
Okay.
If somebody bought a house less than 18 months ago and they are reselling the house for 150% or more of what they bought it for, that'll trigger a secondary appraisal need in FHA because they want to validate the information because that they had to have changed a lot to the house to enable for it to be that much more. Not as common as it was 5 years ago, but it happens, and especially like this, because right now, if you buy something from somebody that's just torn down, it's ugly, it's crap, you paid 20 grand for it, and then you turn around and you put $100,000 into it, and all the work is there, and you get to sell it for $200,000 more. The bank just wants to verify that you're in fact buying something that the investor did the right thing on.
Okay.
And didn't just slap it together and you got yourself a sweetheart deal.
Okay.
I don't think you'll have a problem because most times you're buying something that an investor's buying something that's just god awful.
Yeah.
And then they put a bunch of money into it and flip it.
Okay.
Now, I could see that requirement if it were like 2 months, 3 months, but a lot can change in 18 months.
Right.
It's a
Okay, I
great
just
to
want
bring
to,
up on Friday too, to have Sam or Steve yell at us.
okay, thanks, Sarah. I was wondering.
Other questions, comments? Come on now, guys. I know you got objections. You know you have no. You know why I can't talk this morning. You know how I know you have objections? Because you're working. Think about the last deal you're working on. What's the hiccup? What's the sticking point? What's something you want to get better at working through? For me, it's getting my agents in the morning to talk.
The agents that we were talking, or my clients that we were talking about, that just can't seem to find a home. I know a lot of people on the team, they work with someone who just, they keep looking around and you show them all the options and it's fitting what they want, but then, they're just trying to get a deal. So it's making it a bit difficult for me to get them in something they like.
Okay. What do they like?
The yard, mainly. A
Okay.
good sized yard for the RV and then no HOA. They don't really care too much about as long as they have at least 2 bedrooms and, a decent sized living room.
Okay. Somebody who's not brand new. Do they care about the house?
No. I mean, in my opinion, I have clients that are kind of like that, and they liked aspects of the house, but they didn't like the house enough to make them move. And what I had to do was I had to really pin down what they liked and focus and honed in on those.
Now here's the thing, Sheldon. You told me that they really don't care about the house. As long as it's got 2 bedrooms. They want a place for their RV and no HOA. Well, why didn't they buy the 7 houses you showed them that had no HOA in place for their RV? Because of the house. So clearly the house matters. So like Caitlin said, you got to pigeon it down. I don't know how you'd pigeon something down, but I'm going to do it. You pigeon it down because the house does matter.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something that we're missing in the equation. If it's got no HOA and it's got a place for an RV or maybe a couple RVs, because I know some of the houses you've shown them,
Yeah.
we don't know the full story. Other than blank, what's keeping you from blank? Other than the fact that this house has the ample space for the RV and no HOA, it's got 2 bedrooms that you're looking for. What would keep you from buying this house? That's where you're going to unlock more of the story.
Yeah.
Sheldon, if I find you a house that's got an open yard for an RV and a 2-bedroom with a bathroom, I feel like there's more that you would want to see. What is it? Get more of the story.
Yeah.
2 words you can say to get people to talk more. What are they?
Why is that?
Okay. Easy. Why is that?
Tell me more.
Tell me more.
That's 3 words.
Yeah.
Tell me more. What else?
What is it about blank that's important to you?
Okay. What else?
What else?
Help me to understand better.
It is what else?
What else?
I wasn't going to let you mind F me that long.
Yeah, I had for a while. What else? Just ask, what else? We're looking for a house with an RV space and no HOA. Sheldon, your turn. What do you say next?
What else?
Okay, 2 bedrooms, at least.
Yeah. What else?
You know what? We'd like to have a garage.
What else?
I'd like the driveway to be pretty big, flat. Like I don't want the house to be right on the street.
Okay. Anything else?
Ooh, he lost me.
Ah. What else?
Because when you say anything else, you almost seem annoyed. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Go to Taco Bell. They order from the microphone. Anything else for you? You're all fine. I don't want to order more. Fuck. I was still talking in the first place. But when you go to Panda Express, I remember this as I was in college. My freshman year of college, we were doing some class project with the group that I was with, and we went to go get dinner at Panda Express together. There's 5 of us. And there was a lady there we called What Else? Because you would get there and you'd stand up front. You're like, hey, can I get a 2 entree with orange chicken, broccoli and beef, and then blah, blah, blah. She goes, and what else? You're like, can I get this? And what else? And this? And what else? And this? And what else? Instead of asking, is there anything else, which is assuming you're done, she was asking, what else? Assuming that you had more. When we want somebody to give us more information, which line of assumptive thinking should we take? That they're done or that there's more to say?
That there's more to say.
Did you feel weird asking what else 4 times in a row?
Yes.
That's why you changed it up the 4th time. You're just like, and is there anything else?
Yeah.
Get comfortable. Do you think the clients are going to be like, are you going to ask me anything else? No. What else? And what else? And what else? Tell me more. Oh, that's awesome. Would you help me understand that better? Well, I want a garage. Okay, tell me more. Well, we want a 2-car garage. Well, I mean, this is where you can, when somebody's umming, you can say, okay, well, tell me about the garage. Do you want it attached? Detached? What are you parking in there? What are you using it for? The in conversations, there's people blanking their thoughts. They have something there. They just need social priming to get it out. Tell me more. Explain it to me. Describe it to me. Help me see what you're thinking. And then when they get done, what do you say? What else? Well, so we want a house with no HOA, room for an RV, a garage that's not on the road. It's got a little bit longer of a driveway, so you guys have some privacy. You want a 2-car garage, you guys can park the truck in. What else? Now, does this sound like I care about the person that wants to buy a house?
Yes.
Why?
Because you want to get more information.
Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm helping them get what they're looking for. I've actually had people say, you know what, Dan, we don't know. Okay, great. Well, tell me what you like to do with your home. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What are the things that you like to do? And from there, we can pin houses to lifestyles. I had an Oklahoma buyer. Dan, we're just looking for a house that's got great mountain views. What else? That's it. Oh, and a pool. Okay. Other than a pool and great mountain views, what's important? Nothing really. Okay. Nothing at all? Oh, we need to be within 30 minutes of the U of A. Okay. Easy enough. What do you guys like to do for fun? Oh, we like to hike. Okay. Would you like to be close to hiking trails? Oh, that'd be great. Well, we want to be on this side because we want these kind of mountain views. Okay. Do you like the type of mountain views that are in your backyard or be able to see them across the city? So you get both city and mountain views. I don't know. I was like, great. Let me show you those. So other than a house that's got great mountain views, close to the U of A, that's got a pool, what else do you need? Well, we like to cook. Okay. Tell me more. Blah, 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 blah. see how I'm getting more information? Do we not have a better picture of what they're looking for now?
Mhm.
Is it an intrusive question? Tell me what you're looking for now. No, it's just you're coming from curiosity. This whole time, you're taking notes, you're asking questions, you're gaining clarity. Oh, we want a 3-bedroom and a den. Somebody, what question just popped in your head when I said we want a 3-bedroom and a den?
What's a den?
Okay, Sheldon, what's a den? It's a bedroom without a closet.
What are you using the den for?
Okay, what's important about the den? Love it, right? Gain clarity. You know, either a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom.
Do you have kids?
Dangerous question.
Really?
Fair housing.
Okay. So can I ask, is it for you and your wife, or do you have other family living with you? Do you need to be close to a school?
Make it more generic, still fair housing.
What's important
Okay.
about 3 bedrooms?
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Gotta stay away from the questions that could be seen as polarizing, right? Could be seen as fair housing violations. Lydia, you're on the right track. So what is it about 3 or 4 bedrooms? So here's what I want. I want one or the other. It could be 3 or 4. Okay. What's the 4th bedroom going to be for? Because we know they need at least 3, because they could have 3 or 4. So what's number 4? What's 4 going to do for you? Oh, we use it as a home office. A game room, a play room, a yoga studio, an arts and crafts space, anything other than bedroom. Then we go, oh, if we found a 3-bedroom house that had a den, that would work then.
Or a loft?
Or a separate workspace.
See how we've created options now. Because, Sheldon, you're not alone. Not everybody knows what a den is. Sheldon's all, I feel stupid. You are. It's okay. We still love you.
Thank you for
You're not-
being
So does
kind.
this all go down to the Ford method then?
Really similar. You're asking, how is the house going to deal in your family? How is the house going to deal with your occupation? How is the house going to be in your recreations? And how is the house going to be in your dreams? Right? You're just kind of trying to pair what they're trying to accomplish or what style, life, needs are in the home. We want a 2-story house. What is it about 2 stories? Well, I grew up in a 2-story, and I always loved having, separate space for the kids to play. Okay, great. What is it about blank that's important? Now we're gaining more clarity on what's important about the topic. Could be the neighborhood, could be the side of town, could be the distance from a certain location. So my clients need to be 30 minutes from the U of A. Why do they need to be 30 minutes away from the U of A?
They go to school there or a kid?
You're
they work there.
assuming.
They could work there.
Yeah.
You're assuming.
Ask.
Ask.
Wow.
Caitlin's right. 100%. Ask. Don't assume. Get clarity. Get clarity. So what's important about being 30 minutes away from the U of A? Oh, blank, 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 blank. Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. Tell me more. Now I'm building rapport. I'm building some stickiness. What is it about mountain views? Oh, we love the mountain views. We like to sit on our back porch and watch the sunrise or sunset or drink our wine and drink our coffee. Okay, great. So it would be great if we had a nice sized backyard that you could sit outside in. Anyone ever seen a house that had great mountain views but no backyard? Right. So a little bit of space is important. The more
So
we
what do you say when,
go ahead, Jessica.
go ahead, Dan. I was just gonna say, what do you say when somebody asks, like, is this area safe?
Define safe. Are you asking me if I would live here?
Yeah,
See how I did that?
okay.
I'll tell
Yeah, I
people.
always just try and I try and redirect it, like, well, what are you looking for? Because that street right there is busy.
Yeah.
Like-
Tucson itself has its problems just like every other city. And I would advise you to check out the crime statistics in any area you're thinking about buying. But if you're asking me if I would live here, here's my truthful answer. Can we give our truthful answer? Yeah. It's not steering. It's your opinion. Are you asking me if I would live here? The answer is no. And here's
Why
why.
wouldn't you?
And here's why, right? I tell him. Because it's 29th and Alvernon, Jason.
So what does that mean?
Would you live on 29th and Alvernon?
I'm new to the area. I don't know. What's wrong with 29th and Alvernon?
Fucking Google it. Here, Jason, let's drive down to the corner of 29th and Alvernon. We're going to sit here for 20 minutes and see what we see.
Yeah, I was like, don't Google it, just go there. Stand there.
Well, Grant and Alvernon. Can we go there then?
It's right down the street from 29th and Alvernon, but it's real close. Now, I'll tell you this, Jason. You're new to the area, and I appreciate that question. Is it safe? The question that I really want you to ask is, do you feel safe here? Because every neighborhood is going to have pockets of issues. The closer you are to major streets, the higher likelihood you are to have crime. That's just because those become transit areas. You could be in the richest part of Tucson or the brokest part of San Antonio. Doesn't matter. You're going to find pockets where things happen. Now, as we look at houses, if it doesn't feel like somewhere you'd want to live, let's see it. Keep an eye out for the condition of the neighbors. What do they have in their yards? What do the streets look like? Because that will tell you what type of neighborhood this is. Does that make sense?
And yeah, Dan, we looked at the home at noon, but I'd encourage you and your significant other drive through here at 10 o'clock tonight and see
I was
if it
just
feels
going
the
to say
same.
that.
Yeah, drive it 2 different times. Come by around rush hour, 5, 6 o'clock at night. Usually when you be getting off of work, so you know what the driving's like, so you know what the traffic's like. And then also come check it out tonight. Drive through at 8, 9, and probably closer to 10 o'clock at night. That way everyone's kind of settled, so you know what the end of the night looks like. If there's a lot of pedestrian activity at 10 o'clock at night, there might be some concern. We did a neighborhood. This was 2 months ago. Similar buyers, $1 million sellers buying another house, looking at different smaller houses to have a second home in. And they're finding pockets all over Tucson. There's small random pockets. We drove through one neighborhood. This is tiny little, I've never been in this neighborhood. And I was like, it's cute. It's a little horseshoe neighborhood. There's like 40 or 50 homes. And we're there at 6 o'clock at night, 6:30. And pulling into the neighborhood, there are no less than 7 groups of people walking the neighborhood. Walking dogs, walking kids in strollers. There's one lady with her husband in a wheelchair just driving around. And then we get in the house, we show it, we come back out. There are even more people walking in the neighborhood. Because now people are home, right? They're walking around the neighborhood. They're talking, they're high-fiving, they're chatting in the streets. What is the vibe you get from this neighborhood?
Friendly.
Yeah?
Safe.
Safe? Are they looking after each other? Right? Usually if your neighbors talk to you all the time, they look out for you. Or they're looking for you to leave because they can steal your shit. Anyways. But that's the thing is, we wouldn't have seen that at 5 o'clock because everyone's not off work yet. So drive back through the neighborhood after certain hours. Go back and check after drive times and go look after settling times. You get to learn a lot about a neighborhood from that. But when you're working with a buyer or a seller and you don't have a crystal clear image of what they're trying to accomplish, ask. What else? Tell me more. Describe it, explain it, define it, draw it, decorate it, color it, whatever. And what's important about blank. Stay away from questions that could be seen as steering or fair housing violations. Oh, you don't want stairs because you're old? That's an issue. Oh, you want to be close to this neighborhood because you got kids? That's an issue. But the questions of what's important about not having stairs, or what's important about not having, or about being close to a school or being close to a park, you don't breach any of those fair housing issues, but you get a lot of information. And if the question comes out of nowhere, let's say like you're in the middle of a conversation, then you think about it, you're like, fuck, I totally forgot to ask. Hey, Fabi, out of curiosity, When you said you wanted to live in this area, what's important about that? See?
I
Yeah.
also
It's out of nowhere. It's kind of out of left field. But did it feel like it was super abrupt? We're
no.
talking puppies, we're talking horses, we're talking kitty cats. Hey, Caitlin, why do you want to live in Phoenix? Wait, what? You know what, Caitlin? Out of curiosity, this just popped in my mind. What was it about Phoenix that was important to you? Right? Then we go into the conversation. Get clarity. Sheldon, I hope this helped you today. I hope it helped a lot of you today.
Oh, it did. And I'm going to use it all
What
the
else?
time.
I just wanted to see how many times I could ask it before Jim completely unraveled. Guys, I'm proud of your growth and development. It's funny that we look for the magic sauce or the secret button or the secret to success, and it's usually on the other end of a better question. So learn to ask better questions. But when we ask a question, then what do?
We ask a question, we listen to what they're saying.
You shut up and listen. Remember that. Ask a question, then
Shut up and listen.
shut up and listen. What did I put in the group chat yesterday? How are connections made?
Must have missed that one.
Oh, man.
Great. Now I'm going to get kicked out.
How are connections made? Asking questions.
Yeah. Connections are made by asking questions, not by telling people stuff. It's by letting them tell you stuff. Right.
Period. Thank you, Dan.
Awesome, guys. Have a great friggin' day. It's a Wednesday. It's hump day for Team Integrity. I'll see you guys soon. I'm running your meeting. Good luck, fuckers. I'll see